Hi, I'm Davis, co-founder and engineer at HVAKR. I'm here to walk you through our brand new program. But first, what is HVAKR? Simply put, HVAKR is everything an HVAC engineer or designer needs on one innovative platform. We're taking the HVAC design process with us into the future by consolidating calculations, reports, system layouts, you name it, and automating them wherever possible. We're cleaning up the mess of Excel files, PDF reports, markups strewn across your company's file network and replacing it with one integrated step-by-step system that's easy to review and edit every step of the way. The next question is, why use a web application? For one, it's easy to get started. In 2 minutes, you can create an account, sign in, and start your project. You don't need to call us for a license or download any program onto your device. With that, you can access your work from any device, anywhere that you have Wi-Fi. Also, your work is always saved. You will never have any lost work, which means no time wasted. Another perk is you can invite team members to your project and work with them simultaneously in real time on the same project. Lastly, you are always up to date on our program's latest improvements. Okay, that said, let me show you how to design a project using HVAKR. Let's head over to hvac&r.com. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. If it's your first time, it'll prompt you to create an account and then take you to the home page. This is where you see existing projects or create a new project. Once created, it'll show up in your menu. Click it to get started. The first step is general information. I'm going to bounce between an existing project and a new one to show what this looks like completed. You'll put in your project name, number, address, and other pertinent information. This is for your reference and can be shown as a narrative, but is primarily just for you. The next step is weather. Weather pulls from the project address that you put in the last step. It shows you the nearest weather stations. To choose one, simply click one of the nodes. It'll appear here and you can choose your design percentages. It'll give you the design temperatures, which can be overwritten simply by clicking and typing. Next step is building. This is where you put in some generic building data and then your envelope criteria. Put in your building name, some other information, define your plan rotation, and choose a building type. The building type is important to your load calculations as it determines your CTS, your conductive time series values. Under wall types, you'll name your walls, choose a wall type from a dropdown, give it an overall U value, and define surface absorptance. You'll do something similar with windows. Give it an overall U value and solar heat gain coefficient. Likewise with roof, and likewise with slab types. Following the building criteria, you will go to your space criteria. Space criteria is where you have all your varying space types and the conditions for each one. To add a new space type, click this button. You'll notice that the new space type is added to all your tables. You'll start with your indoor design conditions, such as your temperature set point, and then go to ventilation requirements, exhaust requirements, interior loads, and usage schedule for each space. There's also sound criteria for your reference. After you've completed all of your space criteria, move on to Sheet Library to import files. If you haven't imported any files, you need to upload them. Choose a version name, a date, and then select from your computer or drag PDF files directly in. Hit upload, go to files, and you'll see all the sheets that were uploaded. You can select specific ones or take them all and then assign them to your project. If you're missing any information, HVAKR will prompt you to complete it. In this case, I was missing a sheet number. Once assigned, you'll see these sheets on your next step, sheet layout. They appear on the right-hand side of your browser. To put these onto your canvas, all you have to do is simply drag and drop. This is the foundation of your design. What we do next will be building on top of this. You can crop your sheets as desired. And lock your sheets once you're satisfied. For buildings with multiple levels, select your level in the top left corner. Choose the sheet associated with that level. Drag and drop. Once your sheets are in, you're ready to move on to spaces. This is where you draw all of your spaces and input your space data. I've completed most of this, but left one blank to show you. Choose the Add Space tool. Outline your space. Click, and you'll see on the bottom right-hand corner, you can input your space data. This is where you choose from the list of tables that you already put data into in the previous steps. Find the space type that you've set up. Select a roof, if applicable. A roof pitch, if applicable. Your slab type. Slab to slab height, ceiling height. Number of people, which can either be a calculated value or a custom value. Your ventilation rate, which is either calculated or custom. And your infiltration rate. That completes your space data, and you're ready to move on to walls and windows. In the walls and window steps, you'll see the outline of your spaces, and you'll be able to add walls to the exterior outlines. You can create a new wall here. Again, this comes from the wall data that you created tables for previously. Once selected, simply click on the line to assign a wall. Once walls are selected, you can add windows. Add a new window here. 3x5 is good. Select your window type, hit enter, and then hover over a wall and place your window on the wall. Once complete, you can hover and see all of your walls of varying types and all of your windows. Once the entire envelope is complete, you're ready to assign your spaces to zones. I'm going to create my final zone, like so. The spaces that have already been assigned to zones will be grayed out, and you can clearly see what's remaining. Once assigned, you'll see your zones clearly defined. You can even choose your own colors for zoning to meet your preference. After your spaces are assigned, you're ready to assign your zones to systems. I'll create a new system here and assign my zones. Once you've completed all these steps, you're ready to look at your loads. Each step of the way, you may have noticed On spaces or zones at the bottom of your data box, there's a preview for cooling and heating loads. If all of your information is complete, you will be able to view your loads right then and there. Here's an example. This defaults to your peak load month and hour. You can also view your loads via pie chart to see what your driving factors are quickly and easily. When you hit calculate loads, you will see all of your load data in a report form and graphs readily available on a single pane. The finalized load reports are currently under construction, along with dry and wet side design. In the near future, you will be able to draw ductwork and pipe in the program, and HVAKR will automatically size and calculate pressure drops for your systems. We are in beta, and if you go to sign in, you will see we require a beta access code. Contact us through our website and we will give you a code. Hope you enjoy.